Hello, twinkle, twinkle, little stars. AmeMiru here. Welcome back to the channel. また来てくれてありがとうございます。For those who are new, this channel, Vitamin Jap, brings your soul closer to being Japanese the more you consume it. I believe that those who are watching this video studying Japanese or are trying to study it. In my opinion, memorizing words, cross-referencing sentence structures and grammar, and being overwhelmed by thousands of kanji characters is like walking a tightrope over the valley of discouraging. On this channel, we emphasize enjoyment, curiosity, and inspiration. Let's play Japanese together, moving our hands, mouths, and emotions. It will remain in your heart. By the way, can you all say chi? I'm not talking about the orb that burned up with Novak, didn't it? Nor is it about the movement of the earth, just chi, a single character that can simultaneously mean earth, knowledge, and blood. According to my personal research, many foreigners seem to struggle with the pronunciation of chi. The same goes for tsu and shi. Even those who become fluent in Japanese often retain these pronunciations in an English manner, as I've seen many times on YouTube. Vitamin Jap sets higher goals. Not immediately, but eventually, you will be able to pronounce 地球の運動について correctly and clearly. As promised in the previous video, the theme of the second episode is Iroha Uta. It is a poem that was established around the end of the 10th century to the 11th century and is also a tenarai of hiragana. Tenarai literally translates to the learning for a hand, meaning practice writing characters or materials for that purpose. Let's say it a few times to get used to it. Tenarai, tenarai, tenarai. The reason I elaborated so much on tenarai is that there are many Japanese words that start with te. It's the same in English, right? Manicure, manipulate, manual, manufacture, etc. In Japanese, there are probably more than 100 words like 手遊び、手当たり次第、手厚い、手当て、手合わせ、手痛い、手一杯, and so on. But now, when you encounter an unknown Japanese word that starts with te, you can imagine that it might have a meaning or nuance related to the hand. This is a big step. Congratulations! Let's get back to the main topic. I said Iroha Uta is a poem, but it is also a pangram. Like the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog in English, it uses all the hiragana characters once, making it efficient for practicing writing. Moreover, it is a meaningful poem with the Buddhist concept of impermanence in the background, so it is not as boring as just writing aiueo, then kakigukeko. And since it is a 7-5 syllable verse, repeatedly reciting it nurtures the aesthetic sense of Japanese. However, there is one problem. This is Japanese from 1,000 years ago. For example, there were no voiced marks in Japanese at the time. If a su is written, it could be read as both su or zu. Furthermore, there are hiragana characters that are read differently from the modern Japanese or are no longer used. This old usage of hiragana is called historical kana orthography. But don't worry, this knowledge of old Japanese will further help you enjoy Japanese entertainment content. For example, singer-songwriter Sheena Ringo writes lyrics in historical kana orthography. For today, let's read Iroha Uta as if it were modern Japanese, without considering that it is written in historical way. In fact, being able to recite the Iroha Uta in this way was one of the homework assignments given to me when I was in the 3rd grade of elementary school. It was not my school teacher who taught me the meaning of this poem, but my grandmother. Putting aside grammatical matters, try to save the meaning of this poem in your heart in your own language while saying it out loud or writing it down. First, let's read it as a string of hiragana characters, like a third grade student. いろはにほへとちりぬるを若よたれそつねならむういの奥山けふこえて朝き夢見しえひもせす And the meaning here. Although its scent still lingers on, the form of a flower has scattered away. For whom will the glory of this world remain unchanged? Arriving today at the yonder side of deep mountains of evanescent existence, we shall never allow ourselves to drift away intoxicated in the world of shallow dreams. How is it? Now, let's read it as meaningful sentences. Pay attention to the accent positions. By focusing on the rise and fall of pitches, it becomes easier to intuitively understand whether ha should be read as ha or wa, and whether the o sound should be written as o or o. いろはにほへとちりぬるを若よたれそ常ならむういの奥山けふこえて朝き夢見しえひもせす Next, let's read it without using our vocal cords, only with breath. Natural Japanese includes a lot of consonant voicing. When I feel that there is room for improvement in the Japanese spoken by foreigners, they are pronouncing all sounds as voiced. Let's get used to the voicing here. Take a big breath. いろはにほへとちりぬるを若よたれそつねならむういの奥山けふこえて朝き夢見しえひもせす Next, let's read it legato. The purpose is to get used to long sounds. For Japanese readers, ah and ah have different nuances. いろはにほへとちりぬるを若よたれそつねならむういの奥山けふこえて朝き夢見しえひもせす Next, let's read it staccato. Foreigners tend to connect vowel to the next consonant when trying to speak Japanese. This should be corrected. いろはにほへとちりぬるおわかよたれそつねならむういの奥山けふこえて朝き夢見しえひもせす Let's practice the voicing again. Many people seem to struggle with short voiced s, ts, and ch. Again, take a big breath. いろはにほへとちりぬるをわかよたれそつねならむういの奥山けふこえて朝き夢見しえひもせす You've read a lot. Great! Please practice reading and writing today's content repeatedly. Finally, let's read the Iroha Uta with the correct sounds. 色は匂えどちりぬるを我がよたれぞ常ならん 海の奥山今日越えて朝き夢みじえいもせず I can hear you. Hey, it's absolutely different. Sorry for the confusion. However, the fact that most people understand a bit of old Japanese means that Japanese people have many tools available for expression. That's all for today. Next time, we will progress toward katakana as we've done hiragana. The textbook will be Kenji Miyazawa's 雨にも負けず. It includes a few kanji characters, but don't worry. You don't need to gradually level up from basic kanji. If you find a word that you think is cool or beautiful, just learn about and remember it. Let me tell you the best way to learn basic kanji. Catch a Japanese person and ask, "Excuse me, I'm studying Japanese, especially kanji right now." Then take out a pen and ask, "How do you write your name in kanji? Can I practice kanji with your name?" Ask more. What does this kanji mean? What other reading does it have? What words use this kanji? Along with the bond between you and the Japanese person, you will learn many words in kanji. Don't forget to treat them to a cup of coffee or beer in return. By the way, have you subscribed to the channel? I want to enrich this channel more, so please click that button. Right now, I am just reading prepared scripts, but I want to interact with viewers in real time across multiple time zones through live streaming. And I think I need a camera to show my handwriting. Yes, for kanji.I'd really appreciate it if you could support for me in Japanese brightest way. ご助力賜れましたら、後人これに勝るはございません。よろしくお願いいたします。Then, see you in the next video. またね。